in Kericho County, despite the heavy downpour overnight, that has not clearly dampened the spirits of the Kericho electorate. And after weeks and days of campaigns, now they have the final say. The ball is clearly in their court to determine who among the 6 contestants will be their senator from, let's say, 5 p.m. onwards, when the vote counting begins, and subsequently when we get to know the outcome of the poll. And from very early morning, the Kericho electorate were lining up in various polling stations. Where we are is Highlands Primary School polling station. This is the polling station with the highest number of registered voters in Ainamoi constituency. Ainamoi constituency is one of the 6 constituencies in Kericho County, with 290,000 registered voters, and of course many queuing outside the gate way before 5 o'clock. And when the when the clock struck 6, they were all running towards the polling streams to ensure that they become the first persons to cast their ballot this morning. And the process is now ongoing. The first voter cast his ballot at exactly 6:07, or 7 minutes past 6. That is the first voter who cast his ballot here at Highlands Primary School polling station. And of course they are going through a rigorous process of identifying the voters, just to ensure that the people who will be participating in this electoral exercise are those whose names appear in the roll of voters as cleared by the Independent Electoral Boundaries Commission. Now, Kericho, let me take you quickly through the process that the people who are coming to vote here are being taken through. And of course, once you come, there's an IEBC official whose work is to look at your identity card, look at your surname, and direct you appropriately to the stream that your name falls. We have about 4 streams here, and so that electoral officer on my very far right, his work is to identify the voters and direct them appropriately to the various streams that they're supposed to vote. And once they do that, let me now take you inside the polling station to clearly demonstrate what is happening. Once the voters queue here, Kericho, as you can see them queuing behind me, once they queue, they are allowed in once their names have been identified and once it is confirmed that they have the right documentation. And the first point of call is where this polling officer is, and she has an electronic voter identification device. All that one needs to do is to key in his thumb, and once they do that and their name or electoral details appear, they are now cleared to move to the next stage. And the next officer, her work is to look at the national identity card and see whether it corresponds with the names that appear on the roll of voters. And if one is cleared, once you move from that step, you go to the next step, and that next step is where the next officer has the ballot book. The ballot book, and you get a slip, and you proceed to the polling booth. And once you proceed to the polling booth, you make your choice. 6 candidates on that ballot paper, and once that happens, now you can see that voter, after making his decision, goes to the ballot box, cast it, and then thereafter comes to the final position or the final step, and this is the marking the finger with indelible ink, just to make sure that the particular voter does not come back here, to ensure that this process is foolproof. So basically, Kericho, that is what we are going through here, and the process has been going on since 6 a.m. and this is exactly what is happening across the county, Kericho County. 290,000 registered voters. These are the men and women that the IEBC officials are waiting for to come to the various polling stations and participate in this exercise. And the process being repeated over and over, depending on the number of voters who are coming to participate in this exercise. So, Kericho, we'll keep it at here, our eyes and ears on the ground, to ensure that we bring you a comprehensive update as Kericho